Welcome, dear friend. Welcome back to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I address only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine, so please keep that in mind, because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Speaking about energies, this also can interchange with the characters. That means that I may speak directly with you, Virgo, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. You will know it if this is your case. Thank you again for all of you who continue and make donations. I really do appreciate them, so thank you. If you are interested in private readings, you can find all my details in the description box below. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. In order for you to be notified for every new upload that I am putting on the channel, you have to activate the notification by pressing the bell button next to the subscribe button. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. This can take a while, but also this is why I will always put the timestamps in the first comment. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and use those timestamps. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Virgo, what's for their higher good to know now? What's in their best interest to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Virgo. Best messages for Virgo, please. What's in their best interest to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Judgment. So you are ready for a new chapter, not only a new chapter, a new life to begin. It's like a rebirth. You are ready, you want to take this chance, you heard the call, you answered the call, you know that you are worthy of much more and you are ready for it. So new beginnings. According to your plans, according to whatever you know that you are deserving of. For Virgo, please. Ten of Cups. Eight of Wands. The World. The Hermit, here you are in your own reading. Four of Pentacles, the Moon, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Just a second, please. And Strength. At the bottom of the deck you have the Ten of Wands. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. This is the energy that can, it's like a current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it wants to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it's subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. The Ten of Wands, I have the feeling that you already went through this, through something very hard lessons learned. But now I have the feeling that it's simply you are able to release every burden that you had because you learned really the lesson, the wisdom that was behind that experience. Maybe you took upon yourself much more responsibilities that they were yours, and by learning these lessons you are now able to not only put an end to complete the circle, the cycle. You learning these lessons, that wisdom behind the experience will enable you to put aside this whole cycle. So you won't be it won't be necessary for you to restart the same cycle again. As I told you, I think that you are now releasing a lot of stress, a lot of burden, and maybe this stress and burden had to do with your ability to being able to materialize things, to bring your family everything that they are in need of in order for you to be able to have everything, that stability, that that safe place that you want to create. But also, and it's not wrong with that, with the Four of Pentacles, but what was wrong is that you are this character here, and for a long time you were like this, and you looked into the mirror and everything that you saw was this, because for a long time you looked to yourself through the eyes of others. You went for recognition from the outside world, and that was never enough. And this is why you put upon yourself a lot of pressure. But now you are able to release that, and you want stability and you want security, and it's okay with that. But now you are in a period of time having the Hermit here, your sign. It's like you went deep within and you found your power and you found your resource, and now you are able to look at yourself and validate yourself, you, not trying to find a validation of yourself through the outside world, because now you are able, you know your worth, you see yourself as this character, you are really seeing yourself. And if not, do this inner work, because it will help you. But I really feel that for the majority of you, this is the message. For the majority of you, you went through this, you realize that it's not doing any good for you, this validation of the exterior world or the material world, and you went deep within. And by doing this, you realized you brought yourself to from the unconscious to the conscious. You brought all the information, you realized it, and you knew what you had to do in order for you to release yourself for everything, from everything that was burdening you. And find a mentor or be a mentor. Take a break from society. Maybe you are feeling right now to take a break from society, to make a commitment to the spiritual world, but also take a break from society in order for you to be able to enjoy your time with your family, with your loved ones. It's a very emotional, fulfilling period that you are enjoying with your family and your friends. Raising children wisely. You have around you people that you can trust. Having this very fulfillment, you are really feeling that everything is in order, there is love, there is respect, there is harmony, there is reciprocity. And this is why you did your work, and this is why now you want to keep yourself outside of the world and in your inner world. And maybe you want to move your general headquarters of the family in another place, because you also have the world here that can also mean, I jump from one to another because the messages are coming. As I told you, a journey come to an end. You brought some information from your unconscious to your conscious, and by doing that you put an end to everything that was not longer serving you. So a journey is being completed because you realized some things through this inner work, and now you are freeing yourself of those burdens, and by freeing yourself you are able to go in any direction that you want. You are putting an end to a chapter just in order for you to be able to open something new, another chapter, a brand new chapter into your life. A brand new chapter, it's starting now with you, with your family, with your regained inner power. And maybe you have some information comes to you, you get some information, something that is very sudden events that might change, or changes that are coming. But also the Eight of Wands is a very fast moving energy. It can be that you get some information from another place that you are based off, or you want to travel to another place. And the world can be also like the earth, the world, the globe. So you may feel that it's appropriate for you to move your family, or you think that it's much better for you to raise your children in another place, in another environment, where you feel that you can be much more better adjusted for everything that you want from now on, to happen into your life, in order for you to not begin and stress about financial things, material things. You are inspired, and you are being inspired to make this move, and by doing this move you will be successful, because you are really not only inspired, you are guided, and you had the strength in order for you to be able to recognize everything that was hidden from you. You may with those information that you brought from your unconscious, they may be information that hurt a lot, and we put things deep in us because nobody likes to be hurt. But now, doing this inner work, you bring everything, you reveal everything for yourself in order for you to be able to understand it, to process it in your own way, in your own time. And it's like you are freeing yourself. As I told you, you are putting an end to a chapter that is now being completed, and this way you are understanding the truth of a situation and letting go of worry and fears, because the moon is the sign of Pisces, and Pisces is being ruled by Neptune, and Neptune can bring out all fears and anxieties for all of us. But by doing this inner work, in which you were guided and inspired to do, you did that because you knew that you have to bring back your balance. You felt for a long time being out of balance, and this out of balance was a trigger of it, was this not validate yourself, but searching the validation from others. And this is why your balance was off. But this is also why you were inspired, and you needed some good strength in order for you to open that box, Pandora box, if you like, in your own inner place, inner space. You created that safe space for yourself in order for you to understand, to bring out to the surface everything that you need to process in order for you to be able to put an end of it and have something new that it's starting now. So these are very good news, Virgo. Nine of Swords. Yes, this is the energy. For a long time you were in this, I have no solution, I cannot find a real solution, a proper solution for my problem. Sleepless nights, trying to figure out everything. A very dark, dense energy, low vibration energy. You come out of this. Okay, I see the key for this. The key is this Four of Pentacles. You let go of something. You clinged a lot to this energy, to this validation, and you let it go. By letting it go, you let go of fear, of worrying, of what would other people think of. You let it go. What's with the Four of Pentacles? Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles, please. The Empress. The Empress knows who she is. She doesn't have any doubt of who she is. She knows who she is. She knows that she can have everything, that she already has everything. And this is why you finally stepped in or the Empress in you was awakened in order for you to see yourself for real, who you are, not only this mirroring of others. And you stepped into your own divine feminine energy, becoming much more not emotional, but in a very much deeper connection with your inner feminine, and knowing what you want. And maybe for some of you, because you also have this 10 of Cups, the Empress is what you may say as abundance, fertility. And fertility can be also physical fertility with the children from the 10 of Cups. It can be that desire of having your own family and starting to see yourself in your environment, your homey environment, not the others. Or it can be that fertility that can manifest itself through creation, through creativity, being inspired, seeing much more, or finding much more creative ways to find solutions to whatever was keeping you awake through the night with that 9 of Swords. This is the moment where you told yourself, this is it, I'm done with it, I know who I am, and I want to begin to manifest, to bring into fruition whatever I know that I want my life to be. Sign of Taurus. It can be the sign of Taurus. What's with the moon, please? What was hidden? What came out? What you found out about yourself that made you release all the worry and the fear, and understanding the truth of the situation. The Star. It was a very important moment for you, the moment that you realized and understood that the truth of the situation, because the moment you did that was a moment of very deep connection and a moment of healing, very deep healing. You had that moment in order for you were able to heal a very deep wound, and this wound had to deal with emotions, because the Star here has a lot of water. But also the Star speaks to us about wish fulfillment. The moment that you realized it and you put an end to a fear, and you made that, you recognized it and you took that opportunity to heal those wounds, also brought you to the moment in which you let yourself be guided through your intuition by your guiding star, in order for you to be able to bring wishes to come true. What's with the Two of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles, that need of bringing back your balance, because the moment that you realized it, you knew, not only that moment, before that moment, you knew that you have to do something in order to get back balance. This is you. You knew that you have to do that, and you were very serious about it, in doing everything that takes from you in order for you to be able to bring that balance back to yourself. And you knew that bringing back that balance has to deal with your inner world, to go deep within and search your answers, not the answers that others gave you. You went deep within to search your own answers, and you did it. And maybe you had for period of time had to deal with a lot of stuff, to juggle multiple priorities or jobs, or you put a very good your multitasking talent to, you proved yourself that you can do a lot of things. It's like physically you did a lot of things, but also in the meantime, somewhere in the background, you did that work, also inner work. It's like you were able to do both things. In the material world, multitasking a lot of things, but in the same time, you are able to analyze a lot the way that you know how to do it, but everything what was going on in your inner life. In order for you to be able to explain to yourself what you have to do, what will bring you to those results that you wanted into your life. And you were inspired, and it took a lot of strength with it. What's with the Ace of Wands, please? Page of Pentacles. This is your energy. This is you. You learned new stuff. You learned new rules. You were upgraded. Through that inspiration, you were upgraded. And you know that you have to learn new things in order for you to be able to learn the rules of the new level that you have now. And this is not scaring you at all. You are able to learn new things in order for you to be able to get much more done, in order for you to get that stability that you want for yourself and your loved ones. And you are being inspired. You were inspired what to do, which way to go in order to achieve this. What's with Strength, please? Why is Strength here, please? You had to have a lot of strength in order for you to be able to come out of this energy, a very combative energy. Maybe this energy was another trigger that you thought for yourself, I don't want to be in this kind of energy anymore. I have to get out. I am sick and tired of justifying everything, and I'm sick and tired of it, and I have to do something new. I have to find a new way. I have to find a new job. I have to find something new that will bring my balance back, because in this kind of energy you cannot have balance, because you are in a constant fight energy. And this is why you became unbalanced. This is why you, because of this energy, you validated, or you wanted the validation of others. Maybe you worked in an environment or in a domain where competition was fierce, and it took a lot from you. But you also wanted to change something, and you were inspired, and you did that change by learning new things, by being able to make a change, to do something else where you had to learn a little bit the rules of them. And then began and multitask like crazy, but in the same time you knew that, okay, outer change is made here, but I have to change something in myself in order to be able to manifest everything that I am doing. And you brought those information from the unconscious to the conscious in order for you to be able to heal that wound so that you can fulfill your dreams. And now you are owning this energy. You know who you are, you know what you want, and you are starting to manifest it. What's with the Hermit, please? Temperance. And you did again and did your work, and you knew you healed here a lot, but it's like you found a new tool, and now you are able to continue that inner work in order for you to make that inner balance come to perfection. Temperance is exactly that. It's Archangel Michael that is doing that alchemy between water and fire, between emotions and passions. And these two elements, in order for them to coexist, they have to be in perfect balance, because otherwise any little bit more of one element can be the end of the other, because water can put down fire, and fire can bring water to boiling, and through boiling to evaporation. So you know that you have a lot in front of you, but you already know you have the skills. You become much good at it. But also temperance is speaking to us about everything. It's happening in divine timing. So everything that happened here was in divine timing, in order for you to be able to process whatever you had to process, in order for you to be able to make that deep healing process. What's with the World? And you have the Six of Pentacles here. Again, balancing everything out. You realize that in order for have something that is standing the test of time, it has to be in perfect balance. It has to be in reciprocity. What's with the World, please? Tell me more about the World. Okay, Seven of Swords, and it came out in reverse. You had to deal with somebody that cheated, somebody that lied, or maybe this can also be our tendencies to not look straight in the eyes of the problem by illusion ourselves. And you are putting, if this is you, that you were not able to look straight into the problem and be conscious about it, and you disillusioned yourself, you are now putting an end to it, and it's done. And you, if you are dealing with somebody that cheated, lied, stole from you, whatever, in which domain, it's coming to an end. They have no power over you. But I think that this is the end of disillusion yourself by... It was something that, how can I explain it? It was something that it was so hurtful, because this is why the star is here. It would had hurt you a lot if you were able to recognize that much of these problems were your own doing. And this is why it was so hard for you. But the moment came, that divine moment in which you had no saying. And you had, in order for you to really see the real problem at its root, you had to admit to yourself that a part of it, maybe a lot of part of it, had to do with your own disillusions. So you are putting an end to it, because now you know how to work with yourself, doing that inner work in which you are so good. But it's harder when we are starting. Afterwards we get the hang of it and we become much better with time in it. And you are putting an end to everything that may have with your illusions or disillusioning yourself. What's with the Eight of Wands? Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. That sudden changes or information that are coming. Maybe you get some information that somebody wants to use you, to steal from you an idea at the job maybe, and to use you, and afterwards to slam the door in front of you and don't want to deal with you anymore. And you find out this information, and this is why you take your chance and you move into another place, or you move to another job or something. Information comes to you at the perfect time in order for you to be able to put an end to this cheating, stealing, whatever it was. The Ten of Cups, that emotional, fulfilling life alongside with your family and your friends, and having people around you that are cherishing you for who you are. Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? Five of Swords. So, Five of Swords. It's again very much like this energy. Very combative, but you fought a lot in order for you to be able to achieve this status. And the moment that you realize that you tried your best and you changed your tactics and you couldn't get to this, you simply realize, had that epiphany in which you told yourself, okay, I tried my best, I changed some things and nothing. I invested a lot, time, money, feelings, maybe all of the above, and nothing. And I'm done with it, because it's stupid for me to continue to invest in a situation that I know that won't bring me the desired result. Maybe you had to live a battle in order for you to be able to conquer the war. And it was a fight for you. It felt like fighting a lot until you get there. But you get there because at a moment in time you had that epiphany in which you knew that you had to leave something behind, because you knew that although you wanted it and you did your best, it was not meant to. And you changed everything. You changed your tactics, you changed yourself, you did your healing, and this is why you are now here. But in order to get here, you had to realize that you have to leave something that was not working for you. And maybe this is again a moment in which you have to leave something, this situation with this character here that wants to benefit from your multitasking ability, and not only that, want to gain a lot and have a lot taking for themselves, but some information gets to you and you are able to put an end to it. Maybe this is why you, because you already went through a thing like this, you are now able to recognize the signs of it much faster than in the past. And this is why this information that comes to you at the perfect time help you a lot in order for you to put an end to it. Maybe this is why you are changing places or changing jobs or whatever you are doing, because you know that your family doesn't deserve that and you're not willing to cost your family for something like this. You did your best, it didn't work out, this is it. But good work, Virgo, you did a lot, you accomplished a lot. Best advice for Virgo at the end of the reading, please. Best advice for Virgo at the end of the reading, please. Okay, I won't read from the booklet because more came out. So, Radha, Soul Flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. This is what you are doing with the Star and the Ten of Cups, and this is why you won't put your loved ones into jeopardy with this Five of Swords. And this is why maybe you are putting an end to a situation, to a job that can't do that. Mary Magdalene, Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. And Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.